Okay, so this is the pipe that I was talking about. This is, oh, I'm spacing on the name, corrugated, can't remember. I told you what it was in the text message, but this is smooth walled inside, right? Corrugated on the outside. This is a 15-inch diameter. Depends on the size of the pump, but you might be able to get that pump I sent you into a 12-inch, which means less digging. It's a little easier. But this is the part that actually has turned out to be incredibly hard to find. So this is a cap. And so this is a split cap. So you drill a hole in each side here, and there's some zip ties that come with this. So these are zip ties. You just zip tie this closed. And then that's snug on the bottom here. We could, water seal that, but I don't think we need to. So then I'm gonna cut a length of this that I need. So I'm guessing I'm gonna be about 3.5 feet. I have extra for my house as well. And then I'll fashion out of plywood a lid for the other side. But that cap needs to go on the bottom because you want this to hold water. You want the water to flow into it and not seep back out into the groundwater. You want that water to be able to come in to the cistern and start to fill up so the pump will engage, and then the pump will take it out. So I'd originally thought that you could just gravel the bottom and then wait for the rising groundwater to come up, but in talking with some experts, that's wrong. So that goes on there. And then the next thing is, because normally these have a tie-in, you're gonna tie into a line that comes off of this. Usually for your French drain, you would do a trench, around your house with a line like this that's perforated, has holes in it. The water gets into that line and runs down that line and into the cistern, right? And obviously this is where then it all gets pumped out. For this emergency purpose, this is just going to be for emergency groundwater kind of coming up from the bottom, not as much like water coming off the house and getting by the, down in along the foundation and running down into the basement. So that's not what this is going to solve. This is really like hey, the river is over on the other side of that fence, and it's got 100 yards that the groundwater's got to travel here to get here, but it's happened in the past. So that's where this comes in handy. So this is on this window well. I could have done that window well. I decided on this one for proximity to power and for the ease of running a line up along the base of the house here and out to the driveway. So it'll just eject out onto the driveway and run down into the street. So that's why I chose this window well. This one probably would have maybe been a little bit more advantageous as to proximity, to the river, but heck, if the water's coming in there, the water's probably gonna be coming in here too. So again, this is not water coming over and in. This is groundwater coming up from the river. So